All right, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is King of Cards Tarot Readings coming to you with a general collective message. Y'all know how I do. You know what I like to do. I'm always trying to find the good. I'm always trying to see things as good. I'm always trying to make things better. Well, I'll just say this. It's a bittersweet reading right now. So I think that some of you did not follow the advice from yesterday. Um, and those of you who did, yeah, it's, we'll see here. So basically, you are closer. We, as a collective, we are drawing near to our goal, but we may not be drawing nearer to attaining the goal. There's obstacles, there's incompatibilities. So, you know how, I don't know if this has happened for you. Sometimes you want something for a while, maybe a piece of hardware. You get it, you're super excited, you open it, and only to find out you're missing some key component that isn't sold with the object you got. And so now you either have to go buy this other thing, or usually that's the case. You have to buy some other thing to make the thing you want work. So, like, I don't even know a good example. Yeah. So, right now, there's sort of nothing you can do except be grateful for the part of the thing that you have received or encountered or developed. Okay, I'm just going to jump into the reading and maybe that'll make more sense. So, for our main issue, it's what we've been waiting for. We have the star. Now, the star represents the unattainable ideal goal. This is what it's all for, what we've all been putting this work in for. This is what we want for all our hard work. This is what would allow us to rest easy. This is how we bring our expression forward. The star is the vessel and the channel and the prize and the reward. So, yeah, seeing this as the main issue, it's showing me that it's here. The thing you want is here. Congratulations, you know? However, for our right hand opposal, which is our positive influence, but also our future state, we have Ten of Wands, which is oppression. And oppression, unlike interference, where interference shows us two swords that are able to disrupt the function of the other six swords. Oppression shows us two wands that are able to dictate the action of all the other eight wands. And so I'm seeing this split two ways. So for the positive reading, which is what I want, it's saying that now that the star has arrived, everything you do is dependent on that and must serve that. But what my flash reading showed me, for those of you who maybe acted too soon, your dream is now deferred until such time as you're able to meet the requirements. So it's sort of like you applied, you got accepted, but then you found out that you're missing skills that you can't learn on the job. So now, like, you could have started Monday, but now you have to go take a 2 month course at the community college to fill in your lack of experience, knowledge, expertise, skill, whatever. But there's something here that is either required in order for you to engage with the star, or the positive reading is that now that the star is here, that's everything for you. It's you can't do anything without checking in with the star first. Okay, so then for our left-hand opposal, we have two of discs in reverse called change. We've seen this card a good amount in these readings, and so you may know I see this card not as referring to a change of state, but a change between states. And so, what I'm sort of getting here, now this is past and negative influence, but I'm getting that, yeah, there's, it's like your goal has two modes of operation, or possibly you are not the only person in charge of this goal. So maybe you're in a partnership with someone, and the difficulty is in getting it to operate your way. So maybe it's always defaulting to your co owner. Or for some of you, I'm seeing that this star represents a person, and this person is already in a relationship. And so you may get some of their attention, but they are sort of defaulting to their partner. And why wouldn't they if that's their partner? But they do see your value, and they do open to you. But yeah, so there's changes in reverse is giving me that you can see the potential for your goal working in the way you want it to. So again, it's like, let's say it was you got game a console system, but you don't have controllers. So you're stuck in this place where you can plug it in, boot it up, but you can't interface with it. So you can see how it wouldn't take much for it to be accessible to you, but something about it is currently out of reach for you. So, yeah, this is kind of a frustrating reading because this thing we've been waiting so long for, now it's here, and we feel further from it by being kept from it while it's here than we felt when it was out of reach. Because when it was out of reach, we could sort of collapse the whole transition from out of reach to ours to use, ours to interact with. But now it's like it seems like it's here, palpable, and yet inaccessible. So let's see here. For the deck top card, we have Knight of Cups. So he represents the fiery part of water, which is going to be the action of emotion. So, yeah, I'm getting that it's like the actions you can take are purely emotional actions. So you can enjoy the closeness, you can be frustrated by the distance, but you aren't allowed to take any actions of actual interaction. And that's where this oppression card. So I'm seeing that in a sense you have to take charge of this thing if you want it to be yours, or you have to go get the thing that puts you in control or gives you access to this thing. So this is, yeah, this is a frustrating reading. I'm trying to see the positivity in it. Um, what I can do, I can shift this a little bit. So let's say that in the past there were two ways of being for this dream, for this goal. And it could shift back and forth between those. Maybe at will, maybe through outer direction, but recently it has lost access to one of its states of being for some reason. And then in our future here, I see, yeah, in order to be in control of the star, and you can't be in control of the star, but in order to access this dream, you have to be willing to, not just willing to, you have to be able to overcome and dominate like a whole group of people. You have to take charge of the whole group. And for now, all you can do is like express your emotions, and to a degree it's like your emotions are coming out in everything you do. Like you can't hide what you're feeling, your sort of disappointment in being so close but being so far. But I do think that this is an important place to be. And for those of you who aren't feeling the frustration, like, really, congratulations. And I think that there are some of you in this collective who, when you read this, hear this, watch this, you're going to see that the frustrations you have are very minimal. They're not the maximal part of this, because I do see the star as our main issue being a very positive overall anchor for the reading, but looking at the triangulation around it, I do see a lot of frustration from the collective being unable to access what they have now achieved. So I think the best bet right now is see yourself as having reached this point and let go of the need to interact and interface immediately, and allow for that situation to reorient itself and express your feelings about the disconnect, because I do believe that through that, either this oppression by another can be overcome, or you can attain that level of control over your dream and put things into the right relation. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this here, and we're gonna see what tomorrow brings us so we can understand better what we've gone through and where we're trying to go now that we've reached this new anchor point. Okay, I've said it before, and I will say it again. Please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you will be alerted when new messages drop. This has been King of Cards Tarot Readings. Stay safe out there, and until next time, I'll see you real soon.